So far, this is another great week for Xtreme Trader Premium Forex Signals group on Telegram. I'm very happy to say that our signals have made in total 101 pips of profits to our clients in the premium group. And as we can see on Monday, our signals have made 100% of profits. How cool is that? We have sent here 3 signals, as we can see, and all of them have reached the take profit number 1, including the pound AUD, which has hit the take profit number 2, making 50 pips alone. Very nice, very cool. Then on Tuesday, we have sent the Euro AUD signal, which was also the free signal on the free group on Telegram, and as you can see, it immediately has hit the take profit number 1. Of course, we had very small losses here and there, which is so normal. I mean, you can never expect 100% of profits every single day, right? So preventing the signal from reaching the stop loss is our target, of course. So as we can see, we have closed the signals with 18 and 10 pips of profit loss only. So as you can see, the week is going so far very well, and I'm very happy for the results, and I'm very happy more to the clients who are actually enjoying the experience of Xtreme Trader Premium Forex Signals Group, and who are still aiming to become one of the best, if not the best, Forex signals provider in the world. That's our target and that's our dream, and one day we will achieve it. So of course, if you wish to join Xtreme Trader Forex Signals Group, please contact our support. You can find their contact details in the description below this video. Contact them today and hopefully we will see you there. Do you have any idea what's the time right now while I'm recording to you this video? It's 2:30 in the morning and I'm right here, didn't sleep yet, and I'm here. I will never sleep until I finish this video. I need to make this video to make sure that on Wednesday everyone is gonna be ready for trading. Guys, the least I deserve is just a small effort from you to hit the like button. That's all I'm asking. Just please, do you see the thumb there? Just hit this like button, give the channel what it deserves. If you have actually made any benefits from this video, if you are learning anything from Xtreme Trader, just please, for God's sake, hit the like button. That's all I'm asking to you. Anyway, let's now make a review about the signals which I have sent last Saturday, and let's see what happened so far. So as we can see, the Euro USD has indeed went in the right direction and went all the way to the take profit level, but sadly did not trigger our sell level. Pound USD, as you can see, has been triggered and currently running in about 48 pips of profit. AUD USD, of course, has been running in profit for about 50 pips before rising again, and I will explain the reason what happened. Of course, USD CAD has been triggered and currently running in about 9 pips of profit. USD JPY hasn't actually been triggered and it's going still in the right direction. Same goes to the USD CHF, it is going in the right direction. Gold has been also triggered. As you can see, the sell order is activated and currently running in about 72 pips of profits. So I think so far everything is going very well. Xtreme Trader is again proving to be one of the best signals providers in the world, and I'm very happy to see the winning ratio of my signals is indeed very, very high, and I'm very proud of my work. However, enough talking about me, and let's talk about this market. So let's now begin, of course, with the Euro USD. So as we can see right now, the Euro USD, let me just tell you something. What happened yesterday to the USD dollar is actually due to the announcement from the private sector in the United States that their business is going sharply down, and of course that has led the dollar to continue the rise. And as you can see, that was the main reason why the dollar has actually jumped, as you can see right here. So as we can see, my friends, what did I say now? No, I mean that was actually bad for the dollar. Sorry, actually I get confused looking at the charts while talking. No, I meant the dollar has fallen, of course, based on these reports, and as you can see, that was the reason why the pairs have actually gained this strength against the USD dollar. So indeed, the USD dollar is getting weaker right now upon these reports. So right now, based on that, actually what we're going to do right now for the Euro USD is simply change this signal to be buy. We are going to start buying this pair. But of course, first of all, I want to analyze the chart more and deeper. Let's now go to the weekly chart. So the weekly chart has shown us that the market has indeed touched this strong key support level at 0.99536. So meaning the market right now is getting ready for a bullish reversal, if I'm not mistaken, because if we look at the daily chart right now, we are having this price action. This price action as the candle has closed on Monday usually indicates a continuation in the bullish reversal, because this candle is usually trustworthy for a bullish reversal. So meaning we have right now to consider going to the 4-hour time frame, and from there, actually I consider this as a perfect setup for me, in my opinion. Looking at this support right here as 0.99526, we can actually expect from the Euro USD to continue the fall for a bit, and after that, that support level most likely is gonna be respected, and the market is gonna continue the rise, but not for so long. Not for so long. What we're going to do actually on the bigger time frame, on the bigger picture, we're actually going to buy the pullback, because if we go to the monthly chart, check this out. This is the monthly chart for the Euro USD. And as we can see, my friends, the Euro USD is actually moving in a downtrend, and the momentum is as strong as well. And we can see that the pair is actually going toward that strong support level at 0.96967. But that's gonna happen, I think, in few weeks, not right now. So on the daily chart, on the weekly chart as well, we can see that the market most likely is getting ready for another retest of the level, because right now we can see that the market, for example, right now I'm on the weekly chart, and as we can see, we're having here this downtrend, as we can see. And as we can see, the market is indeed falling based on that level of a support, on that resistance trend line, I mean. But the thing here is that the market has actually hit this support level. That's why we can actually expect from the Euro USD to continue the rise again till it hit that level of a resistance trend line, also retesting the broken support at 1.01500. That's the reason I'm sending you the signal to start buying the Euro USD, and the target at least should be the resistance right there at 1.01923, which means we can actually aim in total 223 pips of profits. Of course, I'm not the type who send these unrealistic signals, but I'm just telling you the target on the long run. However, the target for the signal of today is gonna be right here, the nearest strong key resistance level to our entry, which is gonna be at 1.00476, and our entry is gonna be placed right here based on this, the lowest level of the support, exactly right there. We just have to wait for the market to fall for about, I would say, about 15 pips before we can start buying this pair, and the target is gonna be about 95 pips. So meaning we will be buying the pair, buy the Euro USD at 0.99526. Guys, you have complained in the last video about the font size, so let me just make sure it's big enough. I think I hope this is big enough so you can see it. And the take profit level is gonna be right here, take profit level at 1.00476. And let me just tell you something, the edge of the safe zone is gonna be ranging for about 38 pips only. We don't really need higher than that. I can easily make the edge of the safe zone bigger than this, but we don't really require it, since we are mainly relying on that strong key support level at 0.99526. That's everything for the Euro USD. Let's now move to the Pound USD. Alright, so for the Pound USD, as we can see, I'm very happy to see this sell signal has been triggered, but we cannot really keep this sell order for a long time. Actually, we are going to start buying the pair. Actually, you are right. Yeah, the font is quite small. The font size is really small. I can barely see it myself. If we check the daily chart right now, my friends, the market has actually shown here a rejection to break out from that long-term support at 1.17906. So meaning the price action here as well indicates that the market is getting ready for a bullish reversal. Now, going back to the 4-hour time frame, as you can see, I'm speaking fast because I really need to post this video as soon as possible. Number one, I'm so sleepy, I want to go sleep. I need to go to bed. Number two, these signals are going to be triggered very soon. As you can see, right, actually it is right there. These signals actually gonna be triggered very soon, just like 23 or 26 pips far away. So I have to release this video very fast in order for you guys to get benefit from the signals. As you can see, we are going to start buying the Pound USD right after, because we are having here right after the support, of course, because we are having here a real level of a support. Then we had here a false breakout, so our good entry is gonna be right here when the market reaches the same level of a real support. When the market respects that real level of support, usually that's gonna be your perfect entry that you are seeking. Anyway, our target is going to be placed right there at the nearest strong key support level at 1.19270, which means we are aiming approximately 120 pips profit from the signal and a safe zone till the market reaches the lowest level of the real support right there at 1.17589. And as we can see, there goes your signal, and the edge of the safe zone is going to be ranging for about 45 pips again, and the target of about 123 pips. That's everything for the pound USD. Let's now move to the AUD USD. Alright, so for the AUD USD again, the reason for this growth happened against the USD dollar, as I have mentioned earlier, was the reports from the private sector in the United States, where they have actually indicates that their performance is sharply going down, or their business is going down. That's why we have to consider right now buying the AUD USD. Now let me just tell you something. Usually this is a perfect setup. Once you see actually a real level of a support, then you see a false breakout occurred there. Just wait for the market to reach that level of a real support. That's usually your perfect entry. And if I'm aiming only one setup per day, that's gonna be it. So that being said, we are going to start marking right now the real level of a support right here, and based on that we will place our buy order accordingly. So as we can see right now, this is right here, my friends, the real level of a support at 0.69046. Because check this out. So we had here a real level of a support, real level of a support. Meanwhile, in the middle between them, we had here a false breakout, and again false breakout, and the same level of real support has been respected. Not only that, but as we can see, the same level of a support has also become a resistance. And that is the perfect way to draw the horizontal line on the resistance pattern, which means we have to wait for the AUD USD to fall for about 24 pips before we can start buying the pair. And of course, once we do that, the target, my friends, has to be placed right there at the nearest strong key resistance level to our entry, which is going to be at 0.70094. Of course, there are so much more tells why I decided to give this take profit level, but I don't want to make the video so long. I'm just giving you the signal straightforward and just explaining to you the reason for the entry. However, I can make the video 50 minutes or even 1 hour length if you allow me to explain the reason for the take profit levels as well. Anyway, we are actually aiming 104 pips profit from the signal. Meanwhile, a safe zone of about 35 pips only. We don't really need more than that. So let me just now write the signal for you. And there goes the signal, my friends, for the USD, for the AUD USD. Let's now take a look at the USD CAD. Alright, so now for the USD CAD, as we can see, I'm happy to see the signal acting, and so far it's activated, but however, not for so long. Not for so long, because right now, the market seems like it has actually created here a false breakout from the real level of the resistance right there. What we can see right here, my friends, is a real level of a resistance, a false breakout, and then massive false breakout. Then the market has indeed went back all the way to 1.29852, and that level of a resistance, as you can see, respected the real level of the resistance right there. And check this out, the market has indeed still been respecting that level of a real resistance. Then we had another second big fake breakout, and right now, upon the pressure from the support at 1.29558, we can now expect from the market to make a pullback, and that level of a real resistance is most likely gonna be respected, and the market will continue the fall. And if that happens, oh boy, we're aiming a big profit, we're aiming big score, because right here we can see that the market is actually rising based on that supported trend line. But if the market has reached this level of a resistance and reversed, it means that the USD CAD has indeed managed to break out from that level of a support trend line, and the market will continue going all the way till it reaches that level of a support at 1.27800. Anyway, the main target here is waiting for the USD CAD to rise for about, I would say about 30 pips maybe, till it reaches the peak of the resistance right there. And from that point, my friends, we are going to start shorting the USD CAD, aiming the lowest level of the support right here exactly at 1.28862, which means we are aiming nearly, I would say about 100 pips profit from this signal. And the safe zone shouldn't actually be ranging higher than the peak of the real level of the resistance right here at 1.30484, which means the safe zone, actually that's a lot, yeah, that's enough. The safe zone is going to be about 45 pips and targeting about 100 pips. And there goes your signal, my friends, for the USD CAD. Let's now take a look at the USD JPY. Alright, so the USD JPY, as you can see, has been respecting that level of a real support, as you can see right here at 135.921. Now, of course, we are still going to maintain a buy order for the USD JPY, but now the question is where exactly we can start buying the pair. Let me just tell you one tip about the support and resistance. Once you see the market has actually been respecting that level of a support and you see it climbing its way, the usual behavior of the market, that it's gonna actually continue climbing its way on the second strong key support level, which is gonna be right here at 136.271. As you can see, this level also has been acting as a real level of a support. And if we look at the pattern, one second, okay, if we look at this pattern, we can see that this was indeed a real level of a support. Meanwhile, this eventually was a false breakout. So right now, we can see clearly that the market seems like it's going toward that level of a real support. Actually, I need to go to the 1 hour time frame to show it to you. Check this out. So right here exactly, that was the closing price of the candles at 136.271. And if we just scroll more to the left side, we can see that this was indeed a real level of a support, which cannot be ignored simply like that. So that's why I believe it's going to be a good idea to start buying the USD JPY right from that level of a support. And guess what? The target is just going to be right here, the peak of the resistance, exactly at 137.714, just aiming about 144 pips of profit. Meanwhile, the safe zone will be ranging only till the lowest level of the support right here at 135.768. Now, what was the reason for that? Of course, the USD JPY seems like it's actually climbing its way toward that level of a support trend line. And if the market has actually continued the fall like that, to complete the pullback, first of all, it's going to be respecting that real level of a support. Second of all, it will be actually touching the same level of a support trend line, climbing its way toward the resistance at 137.714. But I believe that the eventual target for the USD JPY is going to be right here, the peak of the resistance at 139.374. But of course, that's going to happen after a while. So for this week, we're just going to start buying the USD JPY right from that level, exactly right there at 136.271, and the take profit level of about 144 pips at 137.714. That's everything for the USD JPY. Let's now move to the USD CHF. Alright, so USD CHF has indeed hit the take profit level, but sadly did not trigger our buy level. Now, what's next with the USD CHF? I believe it's very clear for everyone what I'm about to send to the USD CHF. Yes, indeed, the USD CHF, my friends, has been able to create here a very strong level of a real resistance, as we can see, at 0.96529. As we can see, the market has been respecting that level as a real resistance. And now we can expect from the USD CHF to rise for about, I would say about maybe 20 pips or less maybe. Yeah, 13 pips only before we can short the asset. But however, I believe it's gonna continue to rise higher than that. Let me just to be safe, select yes. I just want to be safe. Just want to make sure everyone is safe. So therefore, I'm just giving you, my friends, We have to wait for the market to rise for about 20 pips before we can start shorting the USD CHF. And very similar to the USD CAD, we can see that the market is indeed climbing its way on that supported trend line. And if the market has reversed from that level of a resistance, guys, we're gonna be aiming a big score, because the market is gonna continue the fall. I think not less than hitting that level of a support at 0.94685. Which means we're actually gonna, that's gonna be of course on the bigger run, because that's gonna be about 190 pips, and we don't give this unrealistic signals here. Of course, for the USD/JPY is different story. USD/JPY is giving us a lot of pips. Anyway, the target, my friends, has to be placed right here at the nearest strong key support level at 0.95442, which means we're aiming approximately 113 pips of profits. Meanwhile, this safe zone shouldn't actually be ranging higher than the peak of the resistance right here for about 50 pips. We don't actually need more than that, since we are actually relying on the real level of the resistance. So therefore, sell the USD CHF at 0.96584 and the take profit level at 0.95442. That's everything for the USD CHF. Let's now move to the gold. Alright, so the gold has been going fantastic, very nice. I like it so far, but I don't really think that we can keep this sell order for a long time. We have to do something about the gold right now. Let me just go to the daily chart. So as you can see, my friends, let me just show you something very interesting about extreme trader style in identifying support and resistance. So check this out. If I was about to actually select a real level of a support, it's definitely gonna be right here. Fantastic. That is perfect. As you can see, this was a support. This was, however, this was, by the way, a false breakout. This was a false breakout. And as you can see, the real level of a support lies exactly right there at 1732.70. I remember I have said this before in the video. I don't remember which video. I said this before, that this is the real level of a support, and we can actually wait for the gold to continue the fall to this level, and it's gonna reverse right from there. I think I said it before. I said it here. Yeah, I think I said. I think here or there. I'm not. I need to get back to the video. Anyway, and the whole idea of this point here is that the gold has indeed touched the real level of a support, and right now started the bullish reversal. Now the good thing here is we can start buying the gold as soon as possible. If I go to the 1 hour time frame right now, we can see that the gold has actually been creating here a real level of a support, and it's actually going toward that level of a real support, which means the gold is just about 18 pips far away from that support level. But is it really safe to give you the buy signal right there? Let's just scroll more to the left to find out. So as you can see right now, all I need to do is simply marking the real level of a support and resistance, and check this out. This was, my friends, right here on the 1 hour time frame, the real level of a support, which was recently a resistance, which means we should be buying the gold at 1741. 0.26. And let's now go to the recent time. Perfect. That is actually going to be a more perfect entry, more accurate, because right now it seems like the gold is going to continue the fall till it reaches the nearest resistance to that bullish breakout candle. That is, of course, my strategy. That's what I'm talking about always. Buy the support on the same level of the nearest resistance to the bullish breakout candle. And we have actually confirmed, oh my goodness, we have confirmed that this level, my friends, is indeed a real level of a support. And if you want, we can scroll even more to the left just to confirm. I'm on the 1 hour time frame. I'm just scrolling more and more to the left just to see how did this level act as a support to that price. I don't think that has happened anytime soon. Okay, yeah, perfect. We found it. Back in September 23rd September, we can see that this level has actually indeed been acting as a support, a very strong support level. The market has just went about 36 pips against the direction, and once that happened, the market has indeed again created here a false breakout, but still the market is indeed respecting that level of a support. So that's perfect, meaning we can safely, in my opinion, buy the gold at 1741.26. And again, my friends, I have to remind everyone, just because I said safely doesn't mean that this signal is going to be 100% profitable. There is no such thing in Forex as 1 plus 1 equals 1 plus 1 equals 2. It doesn't even exist, my friends. So anyway, we are going to start buying the gold right here at 1741.26, and we can keep the trade running till the market hit our take profit level at 1769.59. This is the cringe here is so high, right? Yeah, that's actually better. Oh my goodness, that's actually better. 1770.00. That's perfection. So that's gonna be our take profit level at 1770.00. That's actually a very, very beautiful number, and a safe zone of about 100 pips only. Again, we don't really require higher than that. It's not giving randomly. I have done my homework before recording, and I have analyzed the market, and if you want, one day I will take my whole time to explain the reason behind selecting the take profit levels. But again, I don't really want to make the video so long. Anyway, I really need to post this video now. So that's everything, my friends, for the midweek analysis. Again, don't ever set any pending orders. Make sure that you're just waiting for the market to confirm the direction I have given, and after that you can accordingly place your buy or sell levels. Just wait for the price action that confirms our thoughts. Don't ever set any pending orders and start on entering the trade instantly before being sure that the market is indeed respecting the levels I have given. If you have seen any bearish breakout candle appeared right here on the gold like that, then please do not buy the gold at all and immediately close your trade in loss. If you have seen any bearish breakout candle, of course, and you see the candle has actually closed as a bearish breakout candle. Anyway, until then, I hope that was informative to you, and I would like to thank you for watching.